Hey friends, how are your New Year's resolutions going? If you're like many people, you gave up on them long time ago, even though we're only 2 weeks into the year. The reason that resolutions so often fail is because they are motivated out of guilt. We're really good at piling guilt upon ourselves. We have all of these shoulds in life. We should exercise more. We should eat better. We should go to bed earlier. We should work harder. We should go to church more. We should read our Bibles more. We should pray more. The list goes on. Should, and more should. I shared this in a sermon a couple weeks back, and I had a church member come up to me after the worship service, and he said he once had a friend who told him that you should never should on yourself. I kind of like that. Maybe a New Year's resolution that we could make is to take should out of our vocabulary. Guilt is never going to deplete us. It's never going to fuel us. It's only going to deplete us. Motivation by guilt will never work, and we're not going to benefit if we're motivated by guilt. We're not going to benefit God's kingdom. We're not going to benefit others, nor are we going to benefit ourselves. That's not to say that we should not strive towards goals and resolutions. Goals and resolutions are good things to have. It's more about a question of our motivation. With any goal, we will inevitably come to a messy middle where our motivation will begin to wane. And in that moment, will we allow guilt to fuel us, or will we allow something else to fuel us? When it comes to Jesus, Jesus changes our got-tos into get-tos, and that's a really incredible thing. He tells a parable of a man who finds this treasure in a field, and what he does is he goes back and he takes all of his wealth, all of his possessions, and he goes out and buys that field. The greater motivation for the man was not buying the field ultimately, but the treasure that was to be found in the field. If you find yourself struggling with goals and resolutions, go back and reconnect with the why. What is the preferred future of the goal and resolution that goal and resolution will move you towards? What benefits and privileges will you experience? It's not guilt, but ultimately it is about vision. And if that vision is God's vision, then all the better. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed this message, and we'll look forward to connecting with you again next week.